Hello and welcome to Twist and Flow Wellness Studio. My name is Adeline and I'm back with part 10 of our yoga break series. Today's class is a mix of yoga and mobility, so we'll find a full body stretch throughout some active movements. When you're ready, we'll begin standing at the top of the mat. As you arrive, stack the feet underneath the knees, knees under hips, hips under shoulders. Shoulders roll down and away from your ears, and palms can flip to face the front of the room. Going ahead and closing down your eyes here. Seal off the lips, and we'll take 3 intentional breaths in and out through the nose to arrive. With the end of your next exhale, go ahead and blink those eyes back open. And we'll start by heel toeing our feet out a little bit wider than hips distance, keeping the toes pointing straight out in space. Arms are still relaxed by your side. We're going to start to bend softly into the left knee, turn the chest towards the right, and then we'll switch, allowing the arms to hang loosely, limply, letting them start to sway side to side as you shift your weight from one foot to the other, moving into a pose called knocking on heaven's door. Taking this pose at any pace you want, so feel free to pick it up and allow those arms to go crazy. They're nice and loose, so you're not using any muscles in the arms here. We'll take 4 more breaths. And then with your next exhale, you can start to slow that spin, that shift back down, making your way back to center stillness. Keeping those feet out wide, we'll draw the fingertips to the shoulders, open the elbows out wide, starting with some little circles with each elbow in either direction, up, down, and around. The next time your elbows drop down, go ahead and switch the direction of your circle, taking a few in the opposite direction here. And then the next time that your elbows drop down, go ahead and come back to stillness. Elbows are reaching out side to side, and we're going to find this little twist left to right, trying to keep the knees, the hips square, twisting from the mid and upper back. Take 2 more to each side. And start to slow it back down. Make your way back to stillness. Allow your hands to release down at your sides, and we'll heel toe the feet back together, back underneath your hips. With your next inhale, sweep the fingertips up towards the ceiling. With your exhale, interlace those fingertips behind the back of your head, back of your neck. From here, we're going to make our way through a few good mornings. So we'll embrace the core, hug everything in. With your next exhale, drop the torso down in space, pressing the hips back to lower the chest parallel to the floor. With your next inhale, lift the chest back up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, press the hips back, the torso lower straight to the floor. Inhale to come back up. 3 more like that. Exhale to lower. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. Inhale to rise back up. With your exhale, release your hands that bind, lower the arms down at your sides, and we'll interlace our fingers in front of us here. From here, we're moving into some spinal roll-ups. So we'll start with the chin, drawing it in towards the chest, then allow your knuckles to get heavy as if they're weighted, Allow them to draw you down in space, rounding through your spine as you drop all the way down. At the bottom, with your next inhale, find a slow roll all the way up to standing. With your exhale, a slow roll all the way down to your forward fold. Chin is tucking in towards your chest as you release the head, neck, and shoulders over. With your inhale, you find that slow roll up to standing. Option to keep moving just like that in your spinal roll up. Otherwise, we'll add a squat, a rounded squat at the bottom. So if you're interested in adding that squat, walk your feet out as wide as the edges of your mat, turning the toes out just a bit, heels come in just a bit. And with your next exhale, find that weight tagging you down, drawing the knuckles towards the floor, chin rounds towards the chest, slowly lower all the way down. And if you're keeping with your normal spinal roll-ups, you can use your inhale to roll back up. Otherwise, we'll bend into the knees, set the hips down in space. Then with our inhale, we'll find that slow roll up as we extend the legs, roll back up through the spine, stacking the head over the heart. 2 more, just like that. Exhale to roll down, tagging the weight in the knuckles. They get nice and heavy. At the bottom, bend into the knees, sink the hips down in space. Inhale to roll, round back up. Last one here. Exhale, tag the knuckles, drawing them down in space, rounding through the spine. At the bottom, option to drop through that squat. Inhale, extend the legs. A slow roll back up to standing. If you had your feet a little bit wider, go ahead and walk them back underneath center. With your inhale, send the fingers up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hinge, dive it forward to make your way to your forward fold. From there, bend into the right knee, extend the left leg. Maybe you take a little peek under your left shoulder. With your exhale, we'll switch, extending the right leg, bending into the left knee. Switching back and forth here, bending one knee at a time, walking it out in these elephant walks. We'll take 4 more breaths. With your next exhale, come back to that forward fold. Inhale to lift up halfway, find your flat back. With your exhale, release. Find a big bend in your knees, plant your palms, and we're shifting down to the ground into our tabletop pose. Lowering the knees to the floor, planting down through the tops of the feet. We'll extend the right leg out long behind us, come to land on that big toe and maybe the ball joint of your right foot. Then we'll start to rock front to back, pressing through the heel as we shift backwards in space. With your next rock back, take a pause, pressing through the right heel. And with your next rock forward, sweep, step your right leg up to the outside of your right hand, just off the mat. Sink the hips to the floor. With your inhale, we're moving back the way we came, shifting the hips to step that right foot back. Extend it out long, press into your right heel. We'll do 2 more like that. With your exhale, shift forward, step your right foot up, lizard lunge. Exhale to release, press the hips back, send the right foot back, press through the heel. 1 more time here. With your next exhale, shift it forward, step your right foot outside the right hand, lizard lunge. With your next inhale, we'll release, press the hips back, right leg sweeps back under for tabletop pose this time. We'll take it to the other side, extending the left leg out long, starting with that rock back and forth. As you come back, press through the heel. As you come forward, shoulders move over fingertips. Take a few more front and back here. Then the next time that you press back, hold that press through the left heel. With your next exhale, shift it forward, step that left foot up outside the left hand, lizard lunge. With your inhale, we press the hips back, extend the left leg out long, press through the heel. Exhale, shift it forward, step that left foot up outside the left pinky. Exhale, come back, extend, press through the left heel. Last step forward, shifting to hug that left leg up, step it forward, lizard lunge. With your exhale, will release, sweep back into that tabletop pose. Curl the toes under, send the tailbone up high and back, downward facing dog. Root down through the left heel and inhale takes your right heel up high, three-legged dog. With your exhale, shift it forward, hug right knee to right elbow, then step that right foot up, lizard lunge. Lower the left knee down. With your next inhale, extend the right leg, press it back, roll through the right heel, half splits. We're gonna find this movement front and back from our lizard pose to our half split. With your inhale, rock forward, lizard pose. Exhale, press back, half split. Two more like that. Inhale, rock forward, lizard pose. Exhale, rock back, half splits. Last one, inhale for lizard. Exhale, press back, half splits. With your next inhale, roll through to lizard pose. Then we'll slide, sweep that right knee back underneath you, curl the toes under, send the tailbone up high. Make your way back to your downward facing dog. We'll root down through the right heel this time. Inhale, left leg rises, three-legged dog. Exhale, shift it forward, left knee to left elbow, and left foot steps up outside the left pinky as right knee comes to land, lizard lunge. With your next exhale, press the hips back, extend through that left leg, roll through the heel, half splits. We'll find that movement front to back. Inhale to roll forward for lizard. Exhale to press it back. Two more like that. Inhale, roll forward, lizard pose. Exhale, press it back. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, press it back, half splits. With your next inhale, roll forward, and we'll find that sweep of our left leg back underneath us, and we'll make our way through extended child's pose. Big toes come to touch, the knees walk out wide, the hips sink to the heels, and we'll walk our hands forward in space, lowering the chest, the forehead to the floor. Option to keep your arms extending out long in front of you, or maybe you walk the palms together. Send those palms up and over in your prayer hand variation, stretching through the shoulders, through the triceps. We'll take 4 more breaths here. With your next exhale, release those prayer hands if you were using them. Inhale, rise through your tabletop. At the top, sweep your legs off to one side, walk it back and through to a seat, extending your legs out long in front of you. We're making our way onto our backs, coming to lie down. Make enough room for your head behind you, and slowly lower yourself to the floor, hugging your knees in towards your chest as you arrive, settling head, neck, and shoulders onto the ground. Then bring one palm to each knee, and we'll start with some knee circles, lifting both knees up, out, and drawing them back in, up, out, and in. Option to close down your eyes as we move through 3 more this direction. At the top, switch the direction of your circle. And the next time that your knees come back together, hug them in towards your chest. Find a little rock side to side here. Then make your way back to stillness, bringing each palm to each knee again. This time we pull the knees open towards each armpit chest, pausing right here in our modified variation of happy baby. Eyes are maybe still closed, or you have a soft gaze. Take 4 big full breaths here. With your next inhale, draw those knees back together. Exhale, set the feet to the floor and slowly extend one leg out long and then the other. Heels walk about hips distance apart, allowing the toes to relax, open to either side. Open your hands at your sides, palms flip to face the ceiling. Walk your shoulder blades underneath your rib cage, and then allow your chest and shoulders to soften, sink down towards the floor. Closing down your eyes here if you haven't already. Taking a pause, a moment in rest in our Shavasana, sealing the lips, finding that focus of our breath in and out through the nose for the next 60 seconds. Begin to deepen your breath, bringing that life force, your energy back through your physical body. And then start to wiggle through the fingers and the toes. Start to move through the hands and the feet. Roll out the wrists and the ankles. As you're ready, you can blink those eyes back open to the room around you. And then start to bend into one knee. Set the foot on the floor and then the other. And from there, turn onto one side or the other, using your bottom arms, bicep as a pillow, a lift for your head as we take a small pause, 4 breaths in our fetal pose. As you're ready, you can start to lift, press yourself up to a seat, coming to a comfortable seated posture of your choice where we'll meet to close. As you sit up, softly shut those eyes back down, finding that length in your spine from tail to crown. Give yourself a moment to thank yourself for showing up, moving in a way that feels good, in a way that maybe you haven't before, and allowing yourself to explore the limits, the possibilities of your physical body as you connect with your mind and your breath. As always, I thank you so much for joining me here, making your way to my channel. It's always an honor to guide you. When you're ready, we can bring palms together in prayer at our heart center. We'll take 2 breaths in through the nose, sighing it out through the mouth together to close. Inhaling in. Exhale out. Inhale in. Exhale out. Thank you. Thanks so much again for joining me here for our 10th installment of Yoga Breaks. I hope you enjoyed our practice, experienced something a little bit new, a little unique. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments down below. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you back on your mat sometime soon.